Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and today I have some content for you guys. So, my friend, he's rated around 200, 300, right? And he sent me one of his games to check out, and boy is it the worst game I have ever seen in my life. Now, I have some other really bad games on my channel, that are under Bakamitai, meme, and they're pretty bad, but this, oh man, you're gonna want to check this one out, definitely, 100%. Yeah, stay tuned for that. And before we get into it, we are almost at 100 subscribers. Please, guys, I really want to reach 1,000 before the end of the year, because then I can monetize my channel and then I can get money. And I am extremely broke and I really need money. So if you would like to support the youth, please subscribe, a like, a comment. It would be appreciated beyond your guys' comprehension. So yeah, let's get on to the video. All right, so this is the game. As you can see, by the accuracy, this is going to be a very interesting game. And here we go. My friend is black. So white starts off with already a very unusual move, knight c3. It doesn't see much because it doesn't develop anything. It doesn't really fight for the center, fights with this square and this square. But it's generally better to play e4, d4, take the control of the center instantly, especially in this low rated level. Now black responds with d5. Excellent move, takes control of the center. This is where the weirdness already begins. Move 2. So why is knight b5 such a bad move? Well, you give up the center. You give up the center for a move that can easily be countered. And that's exactly what black does. He counters this, and the knight just has to go back. Like, what's the point? Like, now black all has a move extra and initiative. Like, there's literally no point in playing like this. Now black develops, which is awesome. And once again, a4 does not begin to remotely make sense, because you can play d4, you can play knight f3, you can play e3, you can develop your pieces, maybe get a bishop trade. Why would you move on the side of the board? That just doesn't make sense to me. Now black plays e5, taking control of the center, taking advantage, and this is beautiful by black. He clearly knows the opening. And white continues with b3. Once again, why? Like, e3, knight f3, like, develop the bishops. Just get your pieces active. Why have you... So far, white has moved a knight, moved his knight forward, moved his knight back, pushed a pawn, and pushed another pawn. Black literally has all of his pieces back here in a very useless knight that literally can't move anywhere but backwards. Alright, let's continue. Bishop to b4. Once again, a pretty good move. Developing his pieces, preparing for knight f6 castle. And white responds with knight a3, or sorry, bishop a3. Just taking. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Now here is the first mistake by black. Why is this a mistake? Well, this knight is horrible. Like, literally one of the worst knights I've ever seen in my life. All he has to do is push this pawn, and the knight has to go back. Because if he moves here, he gets taken. Moves here, he gets taken. Like, there's just push this pawn, kick this knight out, make his position miserable. But queen d4 queen d5 isn't a complete blunder. Once again, why is white pushing these pawns? I've watched this game like 5 times, and I still do not understand the logic behind these moves. Like, why? You have all of your pieces back here, and your king is in the center of your board while black's pieces are developed. Let's continue. Now, rook g6 has good intentions. He's trying to take this pawn, which is actually pretty advanced for a beginner to see. b5. Once again, like, I guess you justified this move, but it's not really justified, because why are you even doing this? You just hung a pawn. Now the queen is forced to go either c1 or a1. Black continues developing, very well played by him. Why is white taking in this position? This is just good for black, because he gets to reestablish his control of the center without any counterplay. And Rook A2 does not begin to remotely make sense. I know the engine says Rook A2 is good, but screw the engine. Why? You're putting pressure on a bishop that's already defended. You can't even take this, and you waste a move. Why? Like, once again, like D4 is extremely powerful. You have to bring your knight back. There's 0 point in playing Rook A2. I know the engine says it isn't a blunder, but the engine's dumb. So we'll continue with bishop b3 and rook b2, escaping from the bishop, and bishop to c4. Now you notice that the bishop is not exactly the best bishop right now. Um, it's very blocked by its own pieces. So like if you check where it's in right now, all of the white pieces are blocked. Like you can move here, but you don't have any counterplay because these pieces blocked. So white moves rook b7, which is not a good move because white just it doesn't even begin to remotely make sense. You can't take this. You can't take this. What black should do here is move knight g6 and castle. That's what black should do. But black proceeds to castle into white's open file, which he can back up with the queen and go and checkmate him, which is the first like actual blunder by black, and it is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my life. Now, white is like, would you look at that? I can team up, I can create some attacks, I can maybe take this pawn later and like checkmate him. And black once again horribly blunders. This move does develop, which I can see at this level, but he totally forgets about this attack. And that's exactly what white does. And it's mate in 1, and white is about to win, and it's GG. Oh! Oh no. He checked. Black moves out of the way. He checks in. Oh, okay. It's mate in 1 again. It's fine. I mean, we took a little bit of time together, but I'm sure. Okay. Oh, he takes the pawn. Okay, it's mate in 1. Surely he sees that after 3 times, third time's the charms, right? So surely we can all end this on a good. Okay. Well, that was a complete blunder, and now it's mate in 2. And white should really reconsider his life choices playing chess, and black misses it. And once again, you can see the analysis bar. Look at the analysis bar for the first few moves. It started out here, right? It started out here. Black was completely winning. He castles, which goes to the center. He moves here. He moves here. Like white is completely winning. The analysis goes back. Once again, it goes all the way back, down to for white. Suddenly, it's all the way black. Like the analysis bar is having a tennis match. Look at this. So once again, it's mate in 1 for white, and he doesn't see it. He takes this, and white, unsuspecting the mate, moves d4. White blunders the mate, taking the free pawn instead of the free king, and white or black cleanly blunders this knight, which is given to them for free, and instead of checkmating, white decides to take their rook, and black, instead of like protecting this checkmate, decides to move his king into it. Now there are 2 ways white can checkmate in this position. He can move queen here or rook here. There's 2 different moves. Surely at this point, okay. He blunders a queen. Black doesn't see it. Like, come on. Once again, this is mate in 1 still for white. This is still mate in 1, and he misses it. Like, king moves back to b8, and look at the analysis bar. Like, after this, there's just nothing black can really do. But here, white clearly blunders his queen. And black misses it. And after queen c6, the game ended because black lost on time. Or maybe some person from like chess.com headquarters was watching this and decided to abort this game because it is the single worst game I have ever seen in my life, and it made my eyes bleed, and that's why they aborted it. So yeah, this is by far the worst game I have ever seen in my life, and hopefully you too. Yeah, content. So once again, thanks to my friend for sending me this game. Um, you gave me content. I was running very low on it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.